Welcome to Stoic Person, where ancient wisdom meets modern living. Today, we invite you to embark on a profound journey, a dive into one of the most transformative perspectives on existence, the notion that life itself is a game. This isn't a trivial metaphor, but rather a profoundly philosophical lens through which to view the complexities of our world, one rooted in timeless teachings and the pursuit of self-mastery. Imagine life not as a series of random events or insurmountable challenges, but as a game where every move holds meaning. Unlike any other, this game does not have predefined rules that dictate the outcome. Instead, its essence lies in how we engage with its opportunities, trials, and uncertainties. The stakes are high, the rewards are profound, and the player, yourself, holds immense power to shape the experience. But here's the catch. Mastering this game doesn't come from sheer luck or external advantages, but from cultivating clarity, discipline, and an unwavering sense of purpose. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca have provided the framework for mastering this game for centuries. Their teachings remind us that the key to winning isn't controlling what happens, but learning how we respond. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts, Marcus Aurelius wrote, encapsulating the idea that our inner world shapes the reality we experience. In this game, your mindset is your most potent weapon, and your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. This episode will guide you through the foundational principles that illuminate the path to victory in the game of life. Together, we'll uncover how to navigate its challenges with wisdom and strength, using the lessons of Stoicism to cultivate resilience, purpose, and inner peace. If you're ready to move beyond surface-level strategies and understand life's true nature, then this conversation is for you. Let us begin this exploration, not simply to learn how to play, but with the ambition to thrive in the game of life, mastering its art, and in doing so, mastering ourselves. 1. Key principles to master the game of life. To master the game of life, we must first recognize that the battlefield is not the external world, but the landscape of our minds. Life's challenges, triumphs, and tribulations merely reflect how we perceive and respond to them. This is the essence of Stoic philosophy. True mastery lies in cultivating inner strength, clarity, and resilience. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The first principle is embracing mindset as the foundation of mastery. The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life. In this game, obstacles are not impediments but opportunities to grow, refine your character, and test your resolve. Every setback is a lesson in patience. Every difficulty is an invitation to fortify your inner discipline. Think of life's challenges as levels in a game, each demanding a more evolved version of yourself. How you approach these trials determines whether you ascend to new heights or remain stagnant. As Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Another critical principle is the art of adaptability. The game of life is fluid, unpredictable, and ever-changing. What worked yesterday may fail you today, and the only constant is change itself. Rather than resisting the unknown, the Stoics teach us to move with it, to see life's twists and turns not as disruptions but as natural progressions of the universal order. Seneca offers this wisdom. Fate leads the willing and drags the unwilling. To thrive in the game of life, we must not fight the tide but learn to sail with it, adjusting our course as circumstances shift. Equally important is the ability to focus on what is within your control. Much of life's suffering stems from our futile attempts to control the uncontrollable, whether it's the opinions of others, the outcomes of events, or the randomness of fate. Stoicism liberates us by teaching that true freedom lies in mastery over our thoughts, actions, and decisions. Imagine a storm raging outside, a metaphor for external chaos. While you cannot calm the winds, you can shelter yourself, steadying your emotions and maintaining peace. This is the essence of freedom in the game of life. Finally, we must cultivate a mindset of gratitude and growth. Gratitude transforms what we have into enough, allowing us to see abundance even in scarcity. It reframes the game, shifting the focus from what we lack to the richness of our experiences, relationships, and lessons learned. Growth, on the other hand, reminds us that the game is not about perfection but progress. Every small step forward, every moment of self-improvement is a victory in itself. As Confucius wisely said, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." In this great game, mastery is not about conquering the world but mastering oneself. By shaping our thoughts, embracing change, and focusing on what truly matters, we align ourselves with the game's rules and unlock its highest rewards: fulfillment, resilience, and inner peace. Each moment, each choice is an opportunity to advance, not just through the game but toward a greater understanding of who we are and what we are capable of becoming. 2. Mindset of growth and gratitude. A mindset of growth and gratitude forms the bedrock of a fulfilling and virtuous life. In the game of life, growth is not a destination but an ongoing journey, a continuous process of learning, adapting, and evolving. It is the recognition that perfection is unattainable, but progress is always within reach. Gratitude, on the other hand, is the lens through which we perceive abundance, even in moments of struggle or scarcity. Together, these principles empower us to find meaning and contentment in every stage of our journey. Growth begins with humility, acknowledging we do not have all the answers. The Stoics teach us that wisdom comes not from proclaiming what we know, but seeking what we have yet to understand. As Seneca wrote, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Each challenge we face is a teacher, and each failure is a lesson. Cultivating a growth mindset is seeing spectacles not as barriers but as stepping stones. It is to embrace discomfort, knowing that it is often the precursor to transformation. This philosophy reminds us that the most significant progress is made not in moments of ease, but in times of adversity, where resilience and courage are forged. Gratitude, meanwhile, shifts our focus from what we lack to what we possess. In a world that constantly urges us to strive for more wealth, status, and recognition, the Stoics offer a countercultural perspective. True wealth lies in appreciating the present moment and the resources already at our disposal. Seneca reminds us, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more who is poor." Gratitude does not negate ambition. It provides the foundation for contentment while we pursue our goals. It teaches us to celebrate small victories and cherish the relationships, experiences, and opportunities that enrich our lives. The synergy between growth and gratitude is powerful. When we embrace growth, we see setbacks as opportunities for improvement rather than reasons for despair. Gratitude amplifies this perspective, allowing us to find joy even amid struggle. Consider a farmer tending to their field. Each day requires labor and patience, yet the farmer does not curse the effort. Instead, they appreciate the growth of their crops, no matter how incremental, while remaining diligent in their work. Similarly, we cultivate growth through perseverance and nurture gratitude to sustain us. A mindset of growth and gratitude also strengthens our relationships. When we focus on development, we become more empathetic. Recognizing that others are also navigating their paths of improvement deepens these connections by fostering appreciation for those who support and challenge us. This combination enables us to approach relationships with understanding and a sense of shared humanity, aligning with Marcus Aurelius' teaching, "What's bad for the hive is bad for the bee." Ultimately, a mindset of growth and gratitude transcends fleeting success or material gain. It guides us toward a life of purpose and alignment, where we find fulfillment not in external achievements but in cultivating our inner world. It reminds us that progress, however small, is worth celebrating, and that the present moment, however imperfect, is a gift. In the game of life, these principles are not just strategies. They are the keys to living with wisdom, resilience, and peace. 3. The role of resilience and patience. Resilience and patience are the twin pillars that uphold the Stoic approach to life's inevitable challenges. In the game of life, where uncertainty and hardship are constants, these virtues act as an anchor, grounding us in the present while empowering us to endure and thrive. Resilience is the strength to stand firm when the winds of adversity blow, while patience is the wisdom to wait, to trust the process, and to allow time to reveal the fruits of our efforts. Together, they form a robust framework for mastering life's trials. Resilience begins with a shift in perspective. The Stoics remind us that suffering is not born from events, but our interpretation. Epictetus wisely noted, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." When we embrace resilience, we see obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities to grow stronger. In moments of difficulty, we are our actual capacity for perseverance. Imagine a tree rooted on a mountainside, battered by wind and rain. It does not crumble under the pressure, but grows deeper roots, anchoring itself more firmly to withstand future storms. Resilience teaches us to do the same. Patience complements resilience by teaching us to accept the natural rhythm of life. In a world that often glorifies instant results, the Stoics encourage us to embrace the slower, more deliberate unfolding of progress. Marcus Aurelius observed, "No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a figure. If you desire a fig, give it time to blossom, bear fruit, and ripen." Patience is not passivity. It is an active engagement with the present while trusting in the process of becoming. It reminds us that the most meaningful achievements, whether in personal growth, relationships, or pursuits of purpose, require time, effort, and a willingness to endure uncertainty. The interplay between resilience and patience is essential. Resilience helps us weather immediate challenges, while patience ensures we do not lose hope during prolonged struggle or stagnation. Consider the journey of a sculptor shaping a block of marble. Each chisel strike represents resilience, the persistence to keep working despite imperfections or setbacks. Yet the sculptor's vision requires patience, the understanding that the masterpiece will not emerge all at once, but through deliberate and thoughtful actions. In the context of relationships, resilience and patience are equally vital. Resilience allows us to endure misunderstandings, disagreements, and emotional turbulence without succumbing to anger or despair. Patience enables us to give others the time and space they need to grow, fostering deeper connections rooted in mutual understanding and trust. The Stoics believe that relationships, like all aspects of life, are imperfect and dynamic, requiring us to approach them with strength and grace. Resilience and patience also cultivate inner peace. By embracing these virtues, we free ourselves from the tyranny of urgency and the fear of failure. We learn to endure life's difficulties without resentment and approach its uncertainties calmly and comprehensively. As Seneca eloquently stated, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. When we dare to persist, wait, and trust, we unlock the profound power of resilience and patience in shaping our lives." Ultimately, resilience and patience are not merely tools for overcoming hardship. They are pathways to wisdom and self-mastery. They teach us to engage with life on its terms, to find strength in struggle, and to discover the beauty in gradual progress. In the game of life, these virtues are not just strategies for survival. They are the essence of thriving. 4. The power of words. Words are among the most profound tools we possess, capable of shaping our reality and the lives of those around us. In the game of life, words are like seeds. Every sentence, every phrase, plants something in the world. Whether that seed grows into strength, hope, and clarity, or becomes a thorn of doubt and negativity depends entirely on how we wield this power. The Stoics, deeply aware of the transformative potential of language, urged us to approach our words with mindfulness, precision, and intention. Epictetus reminds us, first, learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. This simple yet profound guidance underscores the importance of deliberate communication. Words are not fleeting sounds. They are reflections of our inner state, extensions of our thoughts, and manifestations of our character. To speak without understanding is to act without purpose. But when we talk with clarity and intention, our words become tools for creating harmony within ourselves and others. The power of words begins within. How we speak to ourselves, our inner dialogue, shapes our beliefs, attitudes, and actions. A person who constantly tells themselves, "I'm not good enough," creates a mental framework of limitation and doubt. On the other hand, affirming strength and capability fosters confidence and resilience. Marcus Aurelius captured this beautifully when he wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Since our thoughts give rise to our words, choosing them wisely is a cornerstone of a fulfilling life. In our interactions with others, words hold the power to build or destroy. A single kind word can uplift a person's spirit, igniting a chain reaction of positivity. Conversely, thoughtless or cruel words can leave scars that linger far beyond the moment they are spoken. Seneca observed, "Speech is the mirror of the mind." When we use words carelessly, they reveal our lack of discipline and self-awareness. But when we speak with kindness and purpose, our words reflect the strength and virtue within us. The Stoics also teach us the value of silence, the unspoken counterpart to words. Silence is not merely the absence of speech. It is a deliberate act of restraint, a pause that allows us to reflect and choose our words wisely. In moments of conflict or heightened emotion, silence can prevent us from saying something we might later regret. The Buddha once said, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." Choosing when to speak and remain silent is a mark of wisdom. In professional and personal relationships, the power of words is evident in how we inspire, motivate, and connect with others. A leader who communicates with respect and encouragement fosters a culture of trust and collaboration. A parent or friend who offers support during difficult times strengthens the bonds of love and loyalty. The Stoics remind us that words can be a force for unity and understanding when used thoughtfully. Finally, words' power extends to how we frame our goals and aspirations. When we speak about our dreams with confidence and clarity, we set a foundation for their realization. Conversely, speaking with doubt or negativity creates barriers that hinder progress. Epictetus emphasizes the importance of aligning our words with our intentions. Do not explain your philosophy. Embody it. Our words should serve as an extension of the life we strive to lead, reflecting our commitment to growth and virtue. In life, words are not merely communication tools. They are creation instruments that shape our inner world, influence our relationships, and leave a lasting imprint on the world around us. By speaking with intention, choosing our words carefully, and embracing silence when needed, we harness the profound power of language to create a life of meaning, connection, and purpose. As we master the art of words, we also master a crucial element of ourselves. 5. The law of non-resistance. The law of non-resistance is a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom, teaching us to flow with life rather than fight against its inevitable challenges and changes. Resistance, whether to circumstances, emotions, or people, creates friction that drains our energy and clouds our perspective. In contrast, non-resistance invites us to embrace the natural rhythm of life, finding harmony in its flux and peace in its unpredictability. It is not an act of surrender but of strength, a conscious choice to let go of what we cannot control and focus on what we can. Epictetus captures the essence of non-resistance when he says, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Life's events are neutral. Our resistance to them turns them into suffering. Imagine standing in a river, pushing against its current. The more you resist, the more exhausted you become. But if you allow yourself to flow with the water, the journey will be burdensome. Non-resistance teaches us to move with life's currents, adapting to its changes gracefully rather than fighting against them in vain. One profound application of this principle is in our response to change. Change is the only constant, yet many resist it out of fear or a desire to maintain the comfort of the familiar. The Stoics remind us that the universe is in a state of perpetual transformation, and our peace lies in aligning ourselves with this reality. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." By accepting change as a natural part of life, we free ourselves from the anxiety of clinging to what must inevitably evolve. Non-resistance also applies to our emotions. Often, we resist feelings like anger, sadness, or fear, believing that to experience them is a sign of weakness. However, the Stoics teach that emotions are natural and transient. To resist them only amplifies their intensity, while to observe them without judgment allows them to pass like clouds across the sky. Epictetus reminds us, emotions are natural, but how we engage with them matters. By practicing non-resistance with our emotions, we cultivate inner peace and clarity. In relationships, non-resistance is a powerful tool for fostering understanding and harmony. When we resist the actions or behaviors of others, we often create unnecessary conflict. Non-resistance does not mean tolerating harm or abandoning our boundaries. Instead, it means accepting that we cannot control others and choosing to respond with patience and wisdom. Seneca wisely observed, "Seek not that the things which happen should happen as you wish, but wish the things which happen to be as they are, and you will have a tranquil flow of life." This perspective allows us to approach relationships with compassion and a greater sense of equilibrium. Non-resistance also extends to our ambitions and goals. When we cling too tightly to specific outcomes, we create tension and frustration if things do not go as planned. The Stoics encourage us to focus on our efforts and intentions, trusting that the results will unfold as they should. Echoing a similar sentiment, Lao Tzu said, "By letting go, it all gets done." This balance of effort and surrender is the essence of non-resistance, a way to work diligently toward our goals without becoming entangled in the fear of failure or the need for control. Ultimately, the law of non-resistance is a practice of profound liberation. It frees us from the chains of frustration, anger, and despair by teaching us to accept life as it is rather than as we wish it to be. It invites us to find strength in adaptability, discover peace amid uncertainty, and embrace life's challenges as opportunities for growth. As we master non-resistance, we find that life flows more smoothly, not because it has changed, but because we have. 6. Intuition as inner guidance. Intuition, the quiet voice within, is an indispensable compass in life's complexities. For the Stoics, intuition is not opposed to reason but complements it, offering insights that logic alone cannot provide. The deep, almost instinctual knowing arises when we align with our values and experiences. Epictetus emphasized this harmony between intuition and reason, teaching that our minds are naturally equipped to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. Intuition emerges when we tune into this natural wisdom, listening to the subtle signals that guide us toward decisions that resonate with our core selves. In the game of life, intuition often acts as a guide in moments of uncertainty. Imagine standing at a crossroads where logic offers no clear answer. Here, intuition speaks, an unexplainable pull toward one path over another. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This reflects the Stoic belief that deep down, we often know what is right and wrong, even if the reasoning is not immediately apparent. Intuition is this internal alignment with truth, a beacon that leads us to choices that reflect our highest good. However, intuition requires cultivation. It thrives in the silence of self-reflection and withers in the noise of constant distraction. Modern life often drowns out this inner voice with endless demands and external stimuli. To strengthen intuition, the Stoics encourage practices of mindfulness and introspection. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his soul." In these moments of retreat, intuition becomes clear, offering guidance free from fear, doubt, or external pressures. The interplay of intuition and experience also reveals its power. While intuition often feels spontaneous, it is shaped by the values we hold and the lessons we've learned. A seasoned sailor, for instance, can sense the change in the wind without needing to check their instruments. Similarly, the more we align with our principles, the more attuned we become to the quiet wisdom within us. Epictetus advised, "Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it." This embodiment strengthens intuition, allowing it to arise from a foundation of integrity and self-awareness. In relationships, intuition serves as a vital guide in understanding others. While logic may assess someone based on their words or actions, intuition picks up subtler cues, the tone of voice, body language, or the energy they project. It can reveal the truth behind appearances, helping us discern whether a person aligns with our values or may lead us astray. However, the Stoics caution against unthinkingly following intuition without reflection. As Marcus Aurelius noted, "Look well into yourself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look." Intuition must be balanced with reason and examined to ensure it stems from clarity and not from past fears or biases. In decision-making, intuition often guides us toward opportunities that align with our true purpose, even when they defy conventional logic. Many great innovators and thinkers credit their successes to following their gut instincts at pivotal moments. Albert Einstein famously said, "The only real valuable thing is intuition." For the Stoics, this inner guidance is not mystical but deeply practical, rooted in the wisdom of living authentically and attuned to the present moment. Ultimately, intuition is both a gift and a skill that deepens as we engage with life intentionally and reflectively. It is a guide that, when paired with reason, helps us navigate the uncertainties of life with confidence and clarity. By trusting this inner voice while anchoring it in self-awareness and virtue, we align ourselves with the flow of life and the wisdom of the Stoic tradition. Intuition is not just a tool, but a profound connection to the essence of who we are and the path we are meant to walk. 7. Perfect self-expression. Perfect self-expression, or the fulfillment of one's unique design, is not about outward perfection, but about living authentically in alignment with your values and purpose. For the Stoics, this idea is deeply tied to living according to nature, recognizing your strengths, embracing your limitations, and channeling your energies toward meaningful contributions. Epictetus captured this beautifully when he said, "First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." This call to self-awareness and deliberate action reminds us that the path to perfect self-expression begins within. To express yourself fully, you must first know yourself. This requires a fearless and honest examination of your desires, talents, and flaws. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The fruit of this life is a good character and acts for the common good." Perfect self-expression, then, is not a performance for the approval of others, but a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. It is about using your unique abilities to contribute meaningfully to the world while staying true to your inner compass. The goal is not to fit into a mold created by society, but to shape a life that reflects your authenticity. However, living authentically has its challenges. Expressing your true self requires courage and resilience in a world that often rewards conformity. Many people suppress their individuality out of fear of judgment or rejection. The Stoics teach us to let go of this fear by focusing on what is within our control, our actions, choices, and responses. Seneca observed, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more who is poor." Similarly, craving external validation leaves us impoverished in spirit, while self-acceptance enriches our lives and empowers us to live boldly. Perfect self-expression also demands patience and growth. It is not an overnight transformation, but a lifelong journey of discovery and refinement. Each experience, whether triumphant or challenging, shapes your understanding of who you are and what you are capable of. Seneca encouraged us to embrace this process, saying, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This perspective reminds us that self-expression evolves with time, and every step, no matter how small, is a vital part of the journey. In relationships, perfect self-expression fosters deeper connections. When you show up as your authentic self, you invite others to do the same, creating bonds built on mutual respect and understanding. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This love is not rooted in idealizing others or seeking to change them, but in appreciating their unique essence while staying true to your own. By embracing your individuality and theirs, you create a harmony that strengthens your relationships and enriches your life. Perfect self-expression also extends to your work and contributions. It is about aligning your passions and values with your actions, creating a sense of purpose that transcends mere productivity. Steve Jobs famously said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." This sentiment echoes the Stoic principle of living virtuously and intentionally, using your gifts to impact the world positively. Perfect self-expression is not about achieving a flawless image, but about living with integrity and purpose. It is about embracing your imperfections, celebrating your strengths, and contributing to the greater good in a way that feels true to you. The Stoics remind us that this journey requires courage, patience, and self-awareness, but the reward is a life of fulfillment and authenticity. As you align with your unique design, you create not just a life you can be proud of, but one that inspires and uplifts those around you. Conclusion. As we conclude this exploration of Stoic principles for mastering the game of life, let us pause to reflect on the journey. Life is not a series of isolated events, but a continuous unfolding, where every challenge, success, and moment of stillness shapes the person we are becoming. The Stoics teach us that the essence of a fulfilled life lies not in pursuing perfection, but in pursuing progress toward clarity, resilience, and a deeper alignment with our true selves. Mastery of the game of life begins within. By cultivating a mindset of growth and gratitude, embracing the power of our words, practicing resilience and patience, and trusting our inner guidance, we take deliberate steps toward living a life of purpose and integrity. The lessons we learn along the way are not just tools for survival, but blueprints for flourishing. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. The more we commit to refining our inner world, the more we transform the outer one. Remember, the game of life is not about competing with others, but about becoming the best version of yourself. Each choice, no matter how small, is a move that shapes your journey. By approaching life with wisdom, compassion, and an open heart, you unlock its most profound rewards: peace, fulfillment, and authentic living. If today's insights resonate with you, I invite you to take the next step in this journey. Subscribe to Stoic Person for more timeless wisdom and practical strategies that empower you to live with strength, purpose, and grace. Together, we can explore the profound teachings of Stoicism and other ancient philosophies, uncovering their relevance in our modern lives. Don't forget to share this episode with those who might benefit from its message. Sometimes, a single idea can spark a transformative change. As you move forward, remember that life is a journey, not a destination. Embrace each moment, trust the process, and continue playing the game of life with a stoic, calm, determined mindset. Thank you for being part of this exploration. Stay strong, stay grounded, and, as always, keep growing.